So, Anna and Neil Youngman. Welcome.
Oh, good afternoon, and thank you for having us. This is our submission. I think most of you have read it, but I'll just quickly go through it. We feel our rate should be reduced, if anything, because we have endured toxic killer dust expelled from shingle quarries in Yoldhurst for a number of years. CCC ignoring scientific evidence that there should be a setback distance. Now, even third world countries have a setback distance from quarries to residents, as you all know possibly. My husband and myself are embarrassed to be residents of Christchurch, known as the Garden City, with little transparency shown. Rural residents should not be expected to pay towards drainage issues. We have already invested significantly in our own drainage. The service we receive is a rubbish collection. We provide all our own water supply and maintain our own wells, pipes, etc. We feel there is no transparency on how the ratepayers' money is spent. Decisions are already made before any submissions are heard at times, and I feel that within the council, amongst the councillors, there should be no conflict of interest, and any affiliation with quarries and construction, etc., should not be in existence. I would like to see the councillors that are setting the rates in the next 10 years have qualifications in business or finance, or both, hopefully both, because I think there are far too many people making decisions that haven't got the qualifications, and quite honestly, as we all know, it's very easy to spend other people's, meaning the ratepayers' money. I think the conflict of interest is a big one though, and I think that if we could stop that within the council, we would be very happy. There should be no affiliation with any type of construction, whatever. Quarries, because they've got deep pockets, it doesn't matter about the residents, and we on the Old West Coast Road differ. We feel that we are important.
Well, and I do, and I want to thank you also for making a submission, and I do want to say to you that we've heard a number of submissions today and yesterday in relation to the land drainage issue and the rate that is promoted in the long-term plan, and obviously we're going to listen to those submissions. We're taking all of that into account when we make a final decision on the LTP. I do want to correct one thing around the quarries, because it has been a source of great frustration to me. We sat around this table when we were doing the replacement district plan, which, as you know, went to an independent hearings panel that essentially was appointed by central government. We said we wanted a setback between residential and quarries. We couldn't get it. So we tried. We absolutely tried our best to get it. But at the end of the day, we even produced expert evidence to present evidence in front of the independent hearings panel. The independent hearings panel preferred the evidence of others. So I'm afraid we weren't successful in that regard, but I just want to reassure you that I don't think there's a councillor around this table that doesn't believe there ought to be a decent buffer between quarrying and residential. So I just wanted to give you that reassurance.
Thank you for that, but may I ask, why weren't you listened to? I mean, whether it comes from central government or local government?
It's an expert process under the Resource Management Act. We did our best, we were unsuccessful, and I'm sorry that that is the case, but I'd rather that you know that we were unsuccessful, but we
did try.
We did try. So,
I see. Well, as long as there's no conflict of interest amongst the councillors, I just can't see how that can be talked about as transparency when they are affiliated.
Every single councillor has to declare conflicts of interest when we have them, and all of our councillors know what the requirements are, and they declare interests when they hold them. So, and they are managed appropriately under our standing orders. So that's all I can say to you.
Thank you.
But thank you very much for making your submission, and I hope that you will find that we are very much listening and nothing has been predetermined on the way into this process.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Philippa Watson.